Steve, obviously back in training today after a frustrating weekend at Gateshead.
Yeah, frustrating week. From Tuesday to Saturday, two very disappointing results. Performance against Sutton wasn't too bad with the ball. Saturday was below what we expect with the ball, and obviously the goals against were disappointing. People not really doing the jobs that they're being told to do, and we're back on the training pitch now to pull it right.
Yeah, it's early days in the season. You've had a couple of setbacks, but it's about how you bounce back from it.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you look at Sutton and Gateshead, they'll do well again. They've spent a lot of money, and if you look at them now, they're both in the top six. The hard places to go and get results. But we expected, and we'd set up to get 2 results, and we came away with nothing. So very disappointing week, but very early days. We've got there was a stage in the summer where we only had 1 player signed. So really we've got sort of 18 new players, and in pre-season you can get a feel for, you can get the fitness, but until you get into the league you don't really know which system suits you best in competitive football. So we're still trying to find probably the right blend, and we'll be working on it again. But we've got, good thing about this league is you've got two games coming up quick fire, so there's no time to sort of be doom and gloom and down in the dumps. It's our job now to lift the lads today, which we will do, and they'll have to lift themselves as well and get back on it, and look forward to Friday and then Monday, which again, games that we'd look to be getting points from, lots of points.
Obviously you've got a free week on the training pitch now. Is that nice to have that time with the players, like I said, a new squad?
Yeah, it is. The things that we worked on Thursday, we didn't really do on Saturday very well, which was the disappointing thing was when we had the ball, because against Sutton we had very little chance to play because of so many long balls and so many bouncing balls. It was very difficult to get the ball down and play. But against Gateshead we had chances to play, but we were just too slow with the ball and moving it too slowly, which was the opposite of what we practiced. So again, we're going to be looking at getting back to the levels that we expect.
New squad, obviously. Do you think it's a case of the squad's going to get better throughout the season?
We've got some good players. We've got some very good players, and we're very happy with the players that we've got. Obviously, the results haven't came yet, but we believe that when we get the team, when they get the team firing, and they all know the jobs and they all do the jobs to the letter, that will be a challenge for anybody again. We don't build teams to try and just stay in the league. We build teams to try and make the playoffs, and that's what we're trying to do. So many games to go, so many twists and turns. We're not worried as yet, but we're disappointed with the last week. But as I said before, we'll learn from the bad results. We can't dwell on them too long, but we can learn from them, and the players have to learn, and they have to learn quickly, because as I say, we've got 2 winnable games coming up.
Obviously got a few injuries in the squad at the minute. How are they looking ahead of?
Yeah, I mean we haven't got a huge squad, and we've been unlucky with injuries. We lost the goalie. We lost Jared before the season, who was a very, very important player for us, and he hasn't played a league game yet. George Pilkington, everybody knows what kind of a player he is for us, and Elliot Jarrell. So we've been unlucky with injuries as well, but with a bit of luck this week, they'll be coming back to push the lads that are fit, and as I said before, we can only look forward to the next 2 games now, and we have to learn from the last 2 and make sure it doesn't happen again.
Dover up on Friday, another tough game for you.
Yeah, again, like Sutton, like Gateshead, physically strong. We played them a lot of times last year, 1 more time than we should have, but we know how they play. We've watched them, we've had people watch them, so we'll set up a team to compete and play when we can, and look to get back to winning ways at home. We need to get that home win, settle everybody down, and then we can look forward to Chester after that. But that's the only game at the moment. We're only looking at Dover, and we're looking to win at home.